Have you always dreamed of kicking the shit out of everyone in Elden Ring? Well, rejoice, my friend, because today your wish has been granted and we finally have a legitimate martial art weapon, the Dryleaf Art. And this weapon involves kicking, punching, twirling, and believe it or not, but you can also shoot one-handed kamehameha out of your hands. What more can the heart of a man desire? But the real question is it any good? Well, let's find out. First of all, the Dryleaf Art can be acquired after challenging and beating the master Dryleaf Dane. We did never heard his voice, I guess. It seemed to deal the more damage on a strength build, but I have chosen to also cold infuse it to have the status effect pressure against my opponent, and on cold infusion, quality build seemed to make the most sense. I know, right? Finally, quality build being good at something. The Dryleaf Art can be infused with Ashes of War but cannot be buffed with weapon buff like Greases, and that is very unfortunate, and honestly I don't really understand, because the weapon is far from being broken and overpowered, and actually it's quite the opposite. Although the Dryleaf Art is probably one of the most fun weapons to use in the game, like I love it, it's so cool, it's fun, it's stylish, it's everything you love. But it is very underwhelming to say the least, because since the terrible patch 1.12, I know many people are saying that patch 1.12 saved the game didn't need to be saved. In my opinion, the balance was quite the best we've ever had. Light weapon like straight sword, claws, fist, etc. have a really hard time establishing any kind of dominance, since they don't stun anymore with simple R1, where on 1.10, on patch 1.10, you could really pressure your opponents even if they had hyper armor weapon with small weapon, and now you just won't scare anyone using fist weapon. They will just laugh at you and hyper armor you in the face. Its bread and butter is going to be its good running R2 and jumping R2. Those are the good attack, which are going to stun, but only if you land the 2 hits. If you land only one of them, where you're just gonna get counter really hard, my friend. It has a R1 chain of many hits, where with one press of a button 2 hits come out, which is in my opinion a bad thing, because since you won't stun with your R1, whether it's the running R1 or the neutral R1, well, your light attack can be just, you know, you can just take them and not move, and you're gonna be stuck in the long animation. So yeah, honestly, the patch, it's not really the weapon, it's really the patch that made all the light weapon kind of bad. The running attack also has a poor tracking. Yeah, that's a little problem I had facing using it quite often. I was whiffing when my opponent was strafing, or where we run at each other. However, on the hyper armor subject, the Dryleaf Art comes with its unique Ash of War Palm Strike, which reads, skill of the spiritual seeker known as the Dryleaf Sect. Imbues hand with energy before using a palm strike to unleash an explosive blast. The already formidable power and impact can be bolstered by a charging attack. So it doesn't really say it here, but you get a stupid amount of hyper armor while using it, and if you charge it, you will send an invisible shock wave that will deal tons of damage, around the 800, 1000 plus, depending on your opponent's armor. So yeah, you can basically trick your opponent into running into you and hitting them from afar when they don't expect it, or you trick them into running into you, you charge your Ash of War and you just let it go once they get close, so you trade with them. Basically, it's a good trading option, but the problem is that you can only trade so much, right? But once they know your tricks, they won't fall for it. And that is where you will struggle with this weapon, because it doesn't really have a good opening, move to initiate aggression, and that's really a problem about 1.12, to be honest. The most success I found using this weapon is just basically have multiple copies of the weapon and using various Ashes of War on it. Hence, I would say that Dryleaf isn't gonna be meta anytime soon, but if you're like me, and you should be like me because I'm cool, and fun is your #1 priority, then of course, like, use it. I fucking love it. I couldn't just stop doing duels with this weapon because I was just having so much fun. Even though I was getting my shit kicked out, I was just happy, you know, happy to use this weapon. It's so cool, man. We've always dreamed, and many modders also made like hand-to-hand type of weapons involving kicking, and it's the first time we have a legit one. But yeah, use this weapon, have fun. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comment section below. I read and answer to every comment. It was Valentin. I love you guys. I leave you with some commented gameplay, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye. How are you doing? Free hit? I'll take it. So what do you have for me? Good. It's a shame that the R1 doesn't come much faster. Switch something. Oh, I think that was a mistake. Pretty sure you messed up here. You didn't mean to do that. There we go. With that, maybe you can win, Shimari. I could have go for a bait here. Switch back to the... Maybe? Oh yes! Oh yes! Give it to me! Give it to me, baby! Yes! The Divine Beast Frost Stomp is beautiful. It's like Frost Stomp, but next level shit. Maybe? Oh, so how do we do this? Oh yeah! Oh yes, the Claw Beast thingy. You can burst through this? What the fuck? Be very careful. What, full bull goat? That's dangerous. Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. He's not getting poisoned by anything. That's where you pay the price, my friend. Almost dead. Good roll catch. And you're dead. GG. Hello, Lord Spellsword. How are you doing? Hope you're doing fine. Okay, it's gonna be an annoying mage. We know those. We know how this is going. He was able to push through the first one. He doesn't have that essential force, so he's gonna get hit by it. Good. I did well here. Running around too. I think he's angry. He wanted to rush towards me. Switching Ash of War. Never mind, it didn't work. What is this? I'm scared. I'm running away. Oh yeah. And that's how he's dead. Oh, what? Man, the distant thing on that is a bit weird, because sometimes you won't hit them, sometimes you will hit them for free. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. You're dead. Oh yeah, the timing worked. Beautiful. Yeah, since you don't see the projectile, you don't really know where it's going or if you're going to hit them or not. Vin, how are you? Okay, so he has this big weapon that I have no idea how you're supposed to get. So since I have the... Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're gonna get fucked. Maybe not dead, but you did pay the price. You did pay the big price. You gotta be careful because there's a follow-up to that. No. I really thought that I was going to... I was gonna be able to get him. Oh, I didn't thought that he was gonna get me. That was dangerous to go for this, since I cannot... I cannot pose break him. That was a good bait on his part. Take this moment to switch my Ash of War. I go for a fully charged Not a full charge, half full charge. How do we do this, Kevin? That's how we do this. Beautiful.